Hey everyone, welcome to a brand new video here on the channel. Today we're going to walk you through how to complete the Dark Heart of Nazmir Achievement, which is one of the achievements required for the Zandalari Forever. Hopefully this video will be helpful. If it is, go ahead and press that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and let's get into the video. Alright, so the first step of this chain is to come to this table here inside of the Great Seal and select Nazmir. And then we'll talk to Princess Talungi, who will have us meet with Rokan right outside of here. So we'll follow through, and then we go to Rokan, we turn it in and get the next quest, Nazmir the Forbidden Swamp. For that, we're gonna select the Flight Master and select get me as close as you can to Nazmir. Right, so you'll land about here, and we need to follow down this road. Once you make it to the quest indicator, you'll see Talungi here. We turn in that quest and get the quest Into Darkness, which has a scout ahead. So we want to make our way down this road to the quest indicator. So we get to the quest indicator, there'll be a little bit of RP, and then you can turn in the quest to Princess Talungi, and then we're going to get the quest Improper Burial and Leave None Standing. For that, we're going to go just out here. We're going to look for these bodies, and we're going to flick the torch and place the circle over the body, like so. The other thing we need to do is we need to kill the blood trolls. I've got to get about 6 of them. Once we've completed those, we're not going to go back to where we were. We're going to go forward here to the quest indicator where Talungi is on this road right here. And we're going to turn in those quests. Pick, of course, whichever item you prefer. And then we need to run forward over here. And we're going to fight Grand Mada Atina. Once she runs away, we'll click on Princess Talungi again. And then we'll go over here to this overlook and wait for Talungi to catch up, and then do the talkie-talkie. After a moment of RP, we go and click on her and we say we need to move, and then you'll get a video and you'll do a little run sequence. After she drops you off, you'll want to run here and follow over to here, and then talk to Princess Talungi, talk to her again, let's discuss, and there will be a long bit of RP. After a long sequence of talking, we can then finally turn in the quest to Talungi, and then we get deep in the swamps. The next quest we have is the Shadow of Death, which is going to have us start off about right here. We go through these 3 circles. Just click on this, and we run to the next circle, which is in this sunken temple or abandoned ruin. And when you pick this up, you'll get attacked, so be prepared. From there, we'll run this away. Oh, don't get stuck on the rocks like I do, it's not good for your health. And we'll have this clicky right here. So do that, and then it will tell us to turn it in, but we're not going back to where we were. Instead, we're going to go straight forward, and she's blocking the map. We're gonna meet Hanzabu right here. Wait for him to go through that, and then we can turn in the quest once he's done talking. Okay, and now he has us going over here to kill the Blood Witch. So we don't have to kill these other ones. Obviously you can, and you may want to, because they will aggro. Alright, once your way is clear, then we'll attack the Blood Witch and get rid of her. Once she is slain, you'll make your way over to the Zobal runes and turn in the quest with him. Pick up the quest Spiritual Restoration, which will have you click 3 of these glowing balls around Nazmir, or around the ruins rather. So there's 2 right there, and then there's another one in this building right here. So we'll go over here, click that 3rd one, and then make our way back to Hanzabu, turn in the quest, and now we get this Witch Doctor. We're gonna accept his quest. We'll place the scroll. We also want to get the quest from him. We'll place another skull, and then the 3rd skull, which is right here. Once you've placed all of those skulls, you go to the Witch Doctor and you say, I'm ready to begin. And he'll do a little bit of RP. Right. After he does the RP, you'll be able to turn the quest into him. And you'll get the quest sneaking into Zalamar. For that, we're going to head out of here and go right. Once you've made it to the quest indicator, you'll talk to the Bloodseeker. And then he'll have you go into this hut. You'll have to wait for him to run in. After he runs in, you will turn in the quest and then pick up the quest How to Be a Blood Troll and Isolating Zalamar. For How to Be a Blood Troll, you want to go to these hanging guys and essentially lash them, because obviously they're brutal. The other quest that we're gonna have, the Isolating Zalamar, we need to go up in the towers on this, in the quest indicators, and talk to the trolls there. There's 3 of them all around the map, so we'll just continue doing that. The second location for the isolating is going to be directly in front of me. Okay, we've got all those now, so we'll go over here. And it's not this building, it's actually this tower right over here. So again, we jump up this tower, or run up the tower, and we talk to this guy. And then the last tower is going to be this way. Once you've done all of those, you come back to the hut with the Bloodseeker. You talk to him, and then your disguise gets broken. You get the quests from him, Mark of the Bat, and Poisoning the Brood. For Poisoning the Brood, we need to make our way to the quest indicators, and then we need to kill the named trolls. Of course, they'll pull stunts like this. And once we kill them, we need to loot them for their talismans. Loot the talisman like so, and then move on to the next one. The next one's close, it's just right up here. Of course, I'll have to wait for it to spawn. For Mark of the Bat, we need to click on these bats right here and click this icon to feed them poison. We've got to do that to 5 of them. Pretty simple. We then need to make our way up to this building. And come in here and slay this named troll, Blood Witch Voss. Once we've completed both of those, we need to make our way back to the hut in here, and we're going to turn in the quest to the Bloodseeker. Pick whatever item you want. Wait for him to do a little RP. Okay, and after the RP, click on him and get the quest Hyreek the Bat Blower. Alright, from here you're going to head to this blood portal, and you're going to wait for him. You're going to talk to him and click I'm ready. This will present a little bit of RP. After a moment you'll be on his back, and you just kind of want to spam 1. Alright, after a moment of story, you turn in the quest to Jochunga, and you get the quest to kill Hyreek. We then follow over here, and, well, we're unlucky. We'll have to wait for him to respawn. Right, and then once he's slain, we make our way back over here. And we talk to Jochunga, turn in the quest, and then click on the bat. Alright, after you get dropped off, make your way back to the ruins, talk to the witch doctor, turn in that quest. From here, he will not give you another quest. Instead, we go back to the quest we got earlier, the Necropolis, which just has us run straight up here. Once we make it up here, we talk to Hanzubu, and then we have to draw some circles. I may not be the best at this, but anyways, you get the point. Once that's done, you come over here and you clicky, wait for this to complete. After a moment of RP, you'll be beckoned to go further into the temple to talk to Bonsamdi. So we'll run up here. Those nice flashing lights. Come around. And then we talk to Bonsamdi, which will be right at the edge here. Wait for him. There we go. Okay, and then we get the quest from him. That witch haunts the dead, desecrated temple, and remnants of the damned. Once out of the temple, we're going to make our way to the right. We're going to come over here. We don't need to kill any of those, well, except for the fact that they aggro you, but you want to make your way here. Then you'll clear the 3 that are around this glowing circle. Once they're dead, the bubble will go away, and you fight the target in here. From there, we're going to go back to the center, and we want to look for these skeletons. And from them, we'll be looting the bloodstones. They're also on the other sides, so they're not just limited to the center. But as you come through, you'll want to make your way to the right. On the right side for Desecrated Temple, you want to click on these things that are located all throughout the right side. We also want to make our way to this little tower here to defeat Warlord Malaja. A good place to look for these skeletons is on the actual shores outside of the temple. They seem to spawn there a bit more frequently. Once we have all those completed, we'll make our way back to Bonsamdi in the temple. We'll turn in all these quests, and then we'll get the quest, A Lonely Spirit. A Lonely Spirit has us come talk to this little girl on the left side of the temple. From there, we need to go to the center of the temple. Once in the center, we go to the south, go down here. Once at the end, we'll go ahead and click on this coffin, sarcophagus, whatever you want to call it. She'll do a little RP and then we defeat her. Once we've defeated her, we'll come back to Bwansamdi in his temple and we'll get the quest Soulbound, which has us go to the center. Once we get to the center, we talk to Bwansamdi again, tell him let's begin, and he'll start doing a ritual, in which case we have to defend it from the enemy attackers. Alright, so after she runs away again, we turn in that quest, and then we get We'll Meet Again. Now we need to go back to the Zobal runes and speak with Anzabu. Once we're back to the runes, we speak with Anzabu, and then we speak with Princess Talanji. And we're going to tell her about the attack, and then we'll pick up the quest, or we'll turn in the quest from her and then pick up the quest from the Tortillin. Torga, the Turtle Loa. Okay, from here we're going to run out of the ruins and we're going to head left to the quest indicator. Alright, once we're at the quest indicator, we'll see Keisha. She's an unreal one. We tell her that we know where they are, yada yada, whatever the option I picked, and then we head to the next quest indicator. Once we get to the next indicator, we'll see a little bit of RP, and then Talanji will start running ahead. We gotta wait for them to all set up. Then we can talk to Talanji, tell her I'm ready to try and summon Bwansamdi, and go through that. From there, you'll turn in the quest to Talanji, pick up her new quest, pick up a quest from Lashik and from Samdi. So you'll have these three quests. From there, we're going to go down this road right here, and instead of going forward, we go left right here. Once we have arrived, we'll need to do a couple things. For the Dead Tick Combustion, we click on these, and then we click this icon right here. I don't know why my pet decided to fight, but it doesn't matter, as long as we get the combustion before they die. We'll also need to fight the Drudge, slay them to claim their souls. And lastly, we need to come up to Summoner Yars, and we need to slay her. Or him, not sure. After Yars is slain, we'll go through a little bit of RP. He'll knock us back, and then we'll head back to Talanji at the altar. And once you turn in those quests, we get the next quest from Samdi. We click on him there, and then we're going to do a little bit of RP. After the RP, we turn in the quest to Talanji, and then pick up the quest from Keisha. We're going to run down this road again, but instead we're going to go straight forward. So what we need to do here is make our way to these blood orbs and click on this icon. Then also you'll notice in the center map here is where the scroll will be. Once you make it to where the scroll icon is, you want to look by this cage and loot it here. Once we have those complete, we're going to continue heading north outside of there, and we're going to go to this little cave under the tree, turn in the quest to Keisha, and then get the quest Forcing Fate's Hand. For that, what we need to do is walk out here until this icon comes. You're going to turn into a hand, which is pretty awesome. And then you just kill 50 undead within the area. 2 is going to be your better skill, and 1 is a single. Okay, once you have all 50 killed, is going to automatically take you towards the quest turn-in. And then from there, we talk to Keisha to turn that in. And then we pick up the 3 quests here. Alright, so we need to kill the Skull Crushers. We need to kill 4 of them. We also need to kill the Butchers. And for the Butchers, specifically, we're looking to loot from them. We need 6 parts of Tortuga, or Torga. We also need to find these totems and place 4 of them. Once you've done all of that, we want to continue forward, and we're going to come back around to meet up with our band of turtles and the priest. Back to the altar. Turn in these quests. Then we pick up the quest from Talanchi, which is Jungle Herald of Cahoon. We're going to go to this road. We're going to take a left again, back to where the guy threw us like we were a ragdoll. And we're going to fight him. Once you make it to him, he'll be immune, but you still want to attack him to start everything. Then Talanchi will come and drop the shield. And then we just slay away as normal. So I'll wait for the shield to drop. No! And now we pop a cap in him. Alright, once that's done, we want to make our way back to the altar. Once at the altar, we turn in the quest to Talanchi. We pick up the quest from Lashk. We click on this scroll right here. We get the quests, or turn in the quest from Keisha and get the quest from Keisha. From here, we're going to head out to recruit more Tortolans. When we get to the first Tortolan, we'll click on him, talk to him, and then it has us go to the next one, which is going to be down here. Once we're here, again, we click and talk to him, and then that's going to have us go to the next one down here. Once we talk to the third one, it's going to lead us to this town over here. Once we get to the town, we talk to him and get the quest getting the message. And then we get the quest from her staying hidden. Alright, so we're going to go right outside of the town and click on this rocket, which will give us a message. Then we're going to go back in the town to turn it in. So we'll go right here. And that'll give us the quest rendezvous with the libation. We're going to go for staying hidden, so that'll have us go right back outside of the town to this witch doctor over here that we'll need to talk to. We talk to the witch doctor to turn in the quest, and that gives us the quest Fallen Idols and Hunt the Hunter, which is just straightforward. All we have to do here is get these idols like that. Right, we also want to make our way up here to War Mother Botima. We need to slay her. Once we slay her, we want to make our way forward. We're going to end up over here. You have to go in between the opening though, otherwise it's a big mountain. Once you reach the location, we're going to talk to the giant frog. Pick whatever items, doesn't matter. We're then going to pick up the scepter here. Then we're going to click on him until he turns into a bunch of frogs. Like so. Then we turn in the quest to the frog. And we get the magic, or a magic glow and a true Loa feast. That's going to have us go out and to the right. And to the right. Once we get to the quest location, we need to kill these raptors for the chunky meat. We can also kill the hippos with the exception of the rare. We also need to walk up to these glowflies Click on this to absorb them into the jar. Like so. Right, once you've completed those, make your way back to Cragwa. We're going to turn in the quest here, and then we'll get the quest from him, which means we need to come click on these totems. 1, 2, 3. After activating all of those, we talk to him again, and now he wants us to meet him outside. So we're going to head towards the quest indicator there. Once we get there, we'll see Cragwa here. We're going to click on him and say I'm ready to fight the blood trolls. He'll bring us over to this area, and in which case we just kill. 2, I think, is the best skill because it's just a tongue lash, and we kill until we get 100. Right, he'll drop you off just before the cave entrance. We head in there and we talk to him. Okay, we turn in the quest from him. Okay, we're gonna pick up the quest from Shadow Hunter Matubo. And now we're going to go to patch located instead of going back to the town. Okay, and once we make it here, we're gonna talk to Patch. And then we're going to talk to Ticker and get these 2 quests. So we need to go forward into these ruins, and from here we need to be on the lookout for these big guys. We're just gonna shoot a rocket at them, as long as they stay in the line of sight, that is. So, and then we also need to make our way to the indicators here to rescue. So right here we have a goblin we need to rescue. We'll kill them and then click on him. We'll make our way over here to the second goblin and we'll click on this jail. And then from there, we're going to go around here to the last goblin. Once we've done all that, we're going to make our way up north to the very edge of the beach. We're going to go inside of that temple. Once inside, we're going to talk to Ticker. We'll take his quest, and then we'll talk to Patch. We're going to take quests from all 3 of these, which will have us go outside here. We'll make our way up here. And then we need to kill the Naga to try to get the relics from their loot pool. We also need to make our way to the indicators to click on the highlighted objects. And then we also need to kill Lord Silithin, which is located over here. Alright, once we're done with all that, we make our way back to the goblins, turn in all these quests, then we get the quest from Patch, which will have us go right outside, click on this robot, and then we'll be made to shoot Naga from afar to test out their weapons. Once you're done with that scenario, we'll click on Patch again. We'll get the quest from him, and a rocket will appear. There it is. We click on the rocket to ride back to town. Alright, once back to town, we'll make our way to Lungi. Okay, and then we're going to head to Lashik. We're going to get the quest Slumber No More. For that, we will head out this way towards the quest indicator. We're going to find this statue here. As soon as we get up there, we're going to click on the statue. We're going to click on the core. Then we're going to loot it and then click on the statue again. After a moment, he will do some RP and then give us some quests. Alright, from here we should have 3 quests. We need to kill the Lashers. We also need to kill the Spectres. But for the Spectres, we actually have to loot them for the silver. Or, not silver, the Titan plating. We want to make our way over to the left side and click on the Titan Keeper here. he's going to do a little bit of RP, and they get angry with us. He's going to turn into Hulk Smash, basically. And we need to defeat him. Once he's defeated, loot the core, and then we'll turn around and make our way straight through there. Okay, once we're over here, we want to locate this core. Click on it, loot it. Then once we have all of that complete, we're going to make our way over here. Instead of going back that way, we go over to the right, in which case we'll meet up with him here. We turn in all these quests, and then get all of his new quests. We also then want to get the quest right here. Alright, so once up here, we want to fight these creatures. We need to slay 15 of them. For the dinos, we need to click this little icon right here, which will make them tiny, so that we can defeat them easier. And we need to loot them for their bones. We also need to come to these blood orbs and click on them. Once we have all of that complete, we're going to make our way back to the Titan Keeper, turn in the quests, and then he's going to give us 3 more quests in which we need to go back up here. But instead of fighting around here, we're going to make our way up, and we need to destroy these faceless corruptors. We also need to close these portals by clicking that. We want to make our way to the top of the temple and then come in to this location here, in which case we'll be presented with this big ugly goof. So we'll attack him. Once he's down, Talungi and the Titan Keeper will make their way into the room, in which case we need to turn in the quest to the Titan Keeper. Then we will tell him begin the scans. We'll get a little video, and then we'll have to fight, well, her again. Once you defeat her, surprise, surprise, she's going to run away again. Then we'll come and talk to the Titan Keeper. Meet him right outside here. Once we get right outside, we'll click on him and he'll run us away from the temple. When he drops you off, you'll turn to the left and make your way back to Gloom Hollow, where we will talk to Talungi. Turn in that quest, and then we get the quest down by the riverside. We're going to run down this way, and we're going to click on Patch. Tell them basically we're ready, and we'll be in this boat. Along this course, we're going to have to use this one command to basically place an area on the ground where all the blood trolls are. In hindsight, you don't actually have to use one to do the trolls and undead. However, you will be presented with this monster snake, and you won't be able to pass it until you kill it, so you'll use 2. Same thing, place the green there, and once you actually hit it 4 times, it will disappear and we'll continue. Alright, once we land, we'll need to make our way to the quest indicator up here in the Zolgin ruins. And then we will talk to Talungi over here. So turn in that quest. She'll have us hit the gong. And then we've got to go through a little bit of RP. Right, when she's done with her speech and RP, we click on her and we get the quest Meet Talungi at the Blood Ravine. So we're going to make our way there. Once we make our way there, we'll get the quest, another quest from her. And in which case we need to kill 8 of these trolls. And then we also need to destroy 3 of the totems just by clicking on them. Alright, once we've done that, we can turn in that quest, and we need to make our way further down the path to fight War Mother Malaka. Once we make it up there, War Mother Malaka will pop out. We've got to defeat her. After she's defeated, we'll talk to Talanji again, and we'll talk to Patch. From here, we need to heal 6 soldiers, and we need to break down the gates. So basically what we're going to do is clear out all of the Blood Elves. Once we clear out the Blood Elves, we're going to heal the soldiers. And then we're going to place the bombs on the gate. And then we will rinse and repeat. Alright, once we do that a couple times, we'll then be able to turn in the quest to Talanji. And then we get Target of Opportunity, in which we're going to make our way over here. And then we're going to fight her again. She'll get defeated. We do actually have to come over here and talk to her and say I'm ready. But as I was saying, she'll get defeated and then run away. Okay, so when I said she'll be defeated, what I actually meant was her army of minions will be defeated. But she does run away. And then we talk to Talanji again. We'll get a little bit of video. Talk to Talanji again. Get the quest. And now the Frog Loa is going to show up. We're going to click on him. We're going to ask him to go. So then we'll take a ride on the giant frog. Alright, he will take us to a bridge where we'll again talk to Talanji. And now we actually get to go fight her. And this time she, well, I'm not going to say she doesn't run away, because she does a couple of times throughout this fight. But ultimately, she ends up dead. So as you can see, she ran away over here. And you've got to make your way through these blood cyclones. They will push you back. And then you continue fighting her. When she's dead, you'll get a little video. And then you talk to Talanji again. And congratulations. You have now earned the Dark Heart of Nazmir. Alright, so that's how we unlock the Heart of Nazmir Achievement. And it is, of course, required for the Zandalari Forever Achievement. Hopefully this video was helpful. If it was, go ahead and press that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And we'll catch you in the next one. As always, thanks for watching.